Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
What's good, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Live Wire Sports Media, taking you on a Sunday stroll. You know what it is. All right, so I got behind the scenes footage. Thanks to Chole Peterson for these shots of the inside scoop of the training camp, what's going on in training camp. And let's say Caitlin Clark, she's Caitlin Clark. One footage shows that there was on a fast break. She was on the wing by herself. They didn't come out on her to close out to stop her from taking a three. And now she always display a little emotion and everything like that because she hit a hit on the padded wall. But could be because they didn't close out on her and they just allowed her to take a shot from three. And the second footage I have is them the one Bonner got a steal off of Sydney Colston and they ran a fast break through Caitlin, and you could tell the ball movement immediately from this group. I mean, they was passing around, passing the ball, passing the ball, passing the ball until they finally got the shot clock down, and DB passed it to Natasha Howard for a mid-range shot over Lexi Hall. But further ado, let's get to the clips. Now you see that move right there. They were supposed to close out, and I believe Jalen Brown was on that side. She was supposed to close out. Now they showed another clip of the of reverse angle of that, but nevertheless, you could just see it from this angle right here. Now in the background, you hear somebody was taking pictures of the shot. So, but nevertheless, is that these are the things that they're gonna have to clean up in training camp because if you know Caitlin Clark, you have to close out on her. You can't allow her to get that much space because that's automatic right there. But I will be bringing another footage later today because there's some stuff that Stephanie Whitehead was talking about before training camp got started. So I definitely want to peep y'all onto that too. Now I'm gonna show you the second clip of the passing. All right. First thing in that video I want to take is the way the blue shirts, which is Caitlin, DeWanna, and all of them, how they was against the gray shirts. That's Sydney, Lexi, Dantas, and so forth and so on. The thing about I want to focus on is that how they was able to cut off the lanes and where Lexi was trying to get around the screen and Kelsey Mitchell literally blocked her, stopped her from getting around that screen and forced her to come back in to pass the ball out to Dantas for a wide open three, which Dantas missed it. Then Lexi crashes the board. She couldn't get the rebound because DeWanna Bonner is tall and she got a crazy wingspan. And she just barely jumped and just got the rebound and pushed pace immediately and then kick it to Caitlin to finish pushing pace. Then Caitlin swung the ball around and then worked the ball. No, she got down and she threw a lob to AB. Now, the smart thing, somebody would say, well, AB should have took that shot. But when I watched it from a different angle, AB did the right thing because she could not get that shot because she was clearly under the basket. So what she did, she got it, gathered herself, brought it back out, and then they started working the ball around. Then when they got it back to Caitlin, Caitlin passed it to Kelsey. Kelsey went for a dribble drive. Dantes blocked her, and Kelsey swung it back around towards the middle and then kicked it out. Then they got it to the Warner, and then you hear them count down the time, the clock, the shot clock. Then the Warner dumps it in the middle to Natasha Howard, which Natasha Howard turned around and hit that little mid-range jumper right there. So these are some of the things that I love to see because the defense is how they trapping, how they forcing people to give up the ball. You're gonna see a whole lot more of trapping from the Indiana Fever than you did last year. You're gonna see a lot of pressure on the ball than you did last year. And the way they once they trap and once they get back once they get back to once they get back to the basket to get the rebound to push pace, Caitlin is already out there on the wing. She's always in position to get the ball to run. And it was great to see AB was already down there, down the court already. So that right there is beauty in itself. I hate to say it, this team is going to be running a lot of teams down the ground this season. I got to see footage of other teams' training camp so far, especially the Liberty. And to be honest, they look slow paced, very slow paced. A lot of different movement and stuff like that. They look more of a half court team than a running team. And that could be beneficial to them because there are older players on that team. So, but nevertheless, you look at the Fever. You only got three people on that team that's older. That's Colston, Bonner, and Howard. But they run like theirs. They run like theirs. So me personally, I love what I see. Um, and then the thing about it is so easy how Caitlin just gets there and just she pops that three like it ain't nothing. And that's what teams gonna have to realize it. You gotta force her to give up the ball. Because if you don't, she's going to make you pay every time. So the rookies and Jaylen Brown, they're gonna have to get it together because it's easy if you closed out on Caitlin. Why would you not close out on her and leave somebody else to get the shot? Y'all close out on somebody else and left Caitlin wide open, and you know that's automatically. So that's probably something Stephanie White is going to talk to them about and help them clean up in days of practice. So this is day one of practice. So I will bring you added footage of Stephanie White talking and plus some three 3-point exercises with Dewana, Kelsey, Sydney. Um, Also, so that will be also in that next video when I bring it to you. So just stay tuned, lock and loaded, Livewire Sports. It's just Sunday stroll, baby. Let's go.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.